Welcome to JC Stocks and Markets podcast for September 18th, 2022. I am JC. I've been investing in the stock market for 40 plus years. I've made good trades and investments and some not so good. My intentions with these podcasts are to share my unique thoughts and opinions on individual stock and ETF picks with an emphasis on dividend-paying securities, which are my favorites. The idea is to share my thoughts and possibly give you, the listener, some investment ideas so you and I can make some money. I'm not doing this for income, nor am I trying to earn any advertising revenue from anyone. I really just enjoy doing this, and I hope to share some chances to make a little money along with you. During some shows, we may stray into other topics or news that affect stocks or ETFs that we are discussing. It can include politics, Federal Reserve policies, current events, or just some general thoughts right around in my melon. The opinions shared in these podcasts are my own, and they are just that, opinions. I invest in many of the stocks and ETFs that are featured in the podcast. I will try to let you know if I have or will establish a position in these securities. And a disclaimer, by all means, everyone has to do their own due diligence prior to investing any money into anything. These stock picks are no exception. Do your own due diligence. With that, let's go make some money. This week I want to talk about Prudential Financial Incorporated. PRU is the ticker symbol. I do not own any PRU, but I'm looking at buying some actually this week. Prudential, together with its subsidiaries, it provides insurance, investment management, other financial products and services in the U.S. and internationally. It has all sorts of stuff: retirement, insurance, individual annuities, individual life, international businesses, closed block. They have just about everything, management of insurance and investment solutions, a wide range, all the way from insurance, like I said, to retirement, healthcare, group disability, all sorts of stuff. This company's been around forever, founded in 1875, it says, and is headquartered in Newark, New Jersey. Rationale behind me trying to look at Prudential as an investment, for me, PRU ratio is pretty close to industry norm at about 16 to 17. Earnings per share is really good at $5.50. The earnings are continually growing. If you look at the earnings growth in Yahoo, you can see that. The dividend yield is a little bit over 5%, and that has been growing since 2008, and I'll show you that a little later. This company has been around forever. It's good, it's growing, and the slide I'm going to show you is from stockcharts.com. It's a 3-month, or a little more than a 3-month chart of the Prudential Financial stock price. And as you can see, it's taken a good hit with the big dip that happened Tuesday. And it's at the lower end of the Bollinger Bands, as well as you can see, technically, it looks like it's got a doji signal right at about the 92 level there, and that's where I may pick up some shares tomorrow morning, which would be the 19th of September. But this one I like. The earnings trend is what I really like, especially the year over year. It appears that Prudential will probably gain in their earnings about 10% this year, and revenues as well. Revenues won't be as much, but this is what I like, and I think that stands for the Prudential stock price to go up while collecting that 5% dividend. As you can see from this list, it looks as though that the dividend is quarterly, and it's grown from 40 cents up to $1.20 per quarter over the past 14 years. They continue to grow their dividend. I like it. I continue to think it's a good company. I owned it before, and I sold it, and I'm looking at buying back in. Basically, from the technical standpoint, I think it's got at least a 10% run up. Plus, you're grabbing a 5% dividend along the way. The only thing you might want to reserve is the possibility of the Federal Reserve this week. You may want to wait till after the Federal Reserve speaks on Tuesday and raises rates. They're going to raise rates probably 75 basis points. And it depends how tough they are on inflation. Powell might say that they're just going to raise rates until inflation is done, or they may say that they're going to raise this time and then see what happens, because there's been a lot of notions out there, especially with the FedEx trimming their outlook worldwide, that there might be a slowdown coming up, and that might take the Federal Reserve, give them a chance to pause for a second. We'll see, but that might be the only thing you might want to wait on. I'm looking at buying Monday, at least with a initial purchase, and maybe buy more in after the Powell speech and the interest rate increase. Prudential may or may not be for you. Do your diligence. Look at everything with regards to before you invest. Happy investing. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you paying attention and listening to this podcast. I do this for fun. The outro here is a song called She's the One by a band I used to play in, Just One Goat. It has some inner meaning for me, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Beautiful, but I know my way back home. A loving girl is physical, but I never have to roam. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. Everything is magical, even when she's not around. No, it's not that radical, I just know what I have found. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. She's making my life so much stronger. God, let me stay just a little bit longer. She's the one. Yeah, she's the one. Wasted all this time. She's the one. Oh, she's the one.